All right, can you still see my Google slide, you guys? All right. So again, just trying to help people out, knowing that everything is on this Google slide. If you don't have this link, I can get it to you. If you go to Canvas, it's on, this link is on Canvas. Everything I've graded so far in terms of your grade on Q is having examples on here for you to see. So I have examples, full credit, classwork 412, any assignment, notes 414 I graded, classwork 415 I graded. Everything I graded on Q, you should be able to see on here with your own eyes what it is and be able to compare what you did and fix. Everything this quarter is full credit. There's no late fees this quarter. Everything full credit. So again, everything you need to see in terms of what I graded is on this Google slide. Anything that you need to turn into me has to be shown on these Google slides unless you're live, which when you're live is sweet because you can just turn in papers to me. When you're here live, when you're taking notes, you don't have to submit any pictures of your notes because I see you guys taking notes. But people who are not with me, these slides are the only way for me to see your work. So technically, already after just a week and a half into the fourth quarter, if your name is not on this list, you have no chance of passing this quarter. So right off the bat, if your name is not on this list of shared period 2 Google Slides, new ones, you have no chance of passing. If you want a chance of passing, let me help you get a Google Slide shared to this. Because if you don't have your name on this list, I have no way to see your work. You will have no chance of passing fourth quarter. Some people on their slides, here's some examples from your class of the work, people not with me. They have stuff labeled on your slides. Label everything. I'm old. I have 180 of these to grade. And if you don't put labels on them, I have no idea what that work is. And you'll be scored 0 till you come talk to me and we figure out what it is. But if you label it, I'm like, oh, those are the notes. 10 points. What's this? Oh, that's the classwork. I can see it. Label. Please label it. And then some people are using these slides because they know I'm looking at all of them to show me old work. And how do I know it's old work? Because they're telling me on their slides in big red letters, this is makeup work. Please grade. Because they know everything's full credit this quarter. So they know if they show me this and tell me to look at it and give me the date, they know I'm going to give them full credit. All right, I'm going to stop right there. Any general questions about how my class is being run this quarter? Everything on the Google slide. Grades on Q are current right now. And then those of you who don't share with me, I can't see any work. What's that question? Sam. Is the new one in there, Sam? All right, I'll make sure I get rid of that one that shouldn't be in there, I promise. So I'll make sure the one that's in period 2 folder, Sam, is
Hold them and I'll make the other one add a problem. You fix them, so. So I'll make sure, Sam, I find yours and get yours in the folder. And anyone else out there is concerned that your name's not on there, I'll help you share it with me today and get your name in this folder so I can see it.
All right. we're gonna get going with the map here. Hopefully people won't be looking on Canvas for any work because it won't be there. All right, can you people zoom in? Can you see this screen right here?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna do our first little time trial. Before I show you similar triangles today, I'm gonna really make sure that you guys know these congruent triangle problems. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of review them and hopefully take any questions about them. And then I'm gonna get every single person, whether live or on Zoom, to do a quick little time trial where I show you a set and I'm just gonna time you and see how long it takes you to label them. So for some of you who don't really concern about your grade, I know some of you are more concerned about what people think of you. So if you don't wanna sound foolish, make sure when I'm going over these or when people ahead of you are going that you're listening and paying attention, please. All right, so here we go. What I need you to know so far before we do similar triangles is congruent triangles. Gotta know this. And again, the main ones I've been showing you who've been with me are the side one. The one that you can see has 3 equal sides. If 2 triangles share the same, all 3 sides, they're the same in every way. Those are congruent. We put this congruent symbol there. Today, we're learning about the similar symbol, which is just a little squiggly without the equal under it. But again, I gotta have you know, congruency, side. Those are equal in every way. The next 2 are the sandwich ones. I gotta have you memorize. The ones that have things sandwiched between something else, like an angle, a side, and an angle. That's the first big sandwich one. And then the other sandwich, side, angle, side. Memorize those 2 where you have something between 2 others. Stop right there, field no questions. Anybody? Something so far? Nope, you do not, but some people have been writing it, so they've been using it for the time trial, so it's up to you. All right, the other main ones for congruency is this double angle one, where I have 2 angles in a row, where time after time people look at this and say, this is angle, side, angle. And I'm like, still, nope, that is not angle, side, angle. If I wanted angle, side, angle, I would have had the little line right there, but I didn't put it there. So that one is really angle, angle, side, the first of the real tricky ones. No one has problems with the SSS ones, really. Sometimes they confuse these with the AAA ones, but the sandwich ones, no worries for most people. And then this one, the first of the hard ones, double A angle. This is not angle, side, angle. It's not angle, side, angle. This is angle, side, angle. And then the other one, if you could identify a 90-degree angle, which means it's a right triangle, and it has any 2 legs equal, congruent. Most people will call this hypotenuse leg. But for those of you really with me, I didn't show an equal leg and a hypotenuse, really. I just really showed 2 legs. So really the rule is, you have a right angle, any 2 legs in the triangle, make it congruent. It doesn't have to be just the hypotenuse in the leg. All right, I'll stop right there. Anything I'm talking about blowing you away so far? The main congruent ones, the sandwich ones, the double angle one, and then this right triangle one, where some people have been kind of calling this SAS, and I've been giving them full credit for that too, because technically that is an angle sandwiched between 2 sides, really. So if you really wanted to call that right angle one, side angle side, full credit. And then the others, similar, which we're looking at today, we're looking at the math for similar triangles. Similar is the AAA one. hopefully you can see with your eyes that those aren't the same in every way. They're like proportionally a little baby one and a big daddy one. 3 angles. Notice there's no congruent symbol, just one little squiggly symbol to show similar. Those congruent ones had the whole symbol, the equal with the squiggly over it. And then the one I need you to know is not similar or congruent, the bad one, and that is the ASS one. And whoever's chatting, I'm not even looking at the chat, you gotta talk to me. That is 2 sides in a row in an angle. And if you don't want to offend anybody, you can call it SSA if you want. But you got to show 2 sides in a row in an angle. This is neither. It's not congruent nor similar. It's just 2 different triangles. All right, stop right there. Can I explain anything better? Give you some extra credit out there? All right, you know what I'm going to do. That sound that you hear, that's the sound of extra credit passing you by. You'll never get her back. The only extra credit I offer is asking questions. Some of you are going to look back and say, man, I wish I grabbed that extra credit while she was flying by. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go reverse alphabetical, starting with Aiden out there in Zoomland. I'm going to go to this slide right here. Can you guys see that in Zoomland? Sweet. I'm going to get my timer going. This is a grade, so just make sure. And then I'm going to keep track of the person with the least time, throwing some extra credit. Everyone who does this, no matter how long you take, I'll give you full points. And then no matter what, I'll never leave you hanging. Those of you who are doing this, I'll make you look good, I promise. I'm not here to make you look bad. I'm here to help you learn and feel good about your math. So Aiden, are you out there, Aiden? All right, we'll skip. Angel, are you there, Angel? All right, so some of you getting 0 out of 10s on these, you're going to be forced to do the flip grid assignment where you got to show your face, or you can just do this. Mariah, are you out there? Marco, are you out there? James, are you out there? All right, James, you are first. Good job. And then I'll let Aiden. So, James, can you see this screen? All right, I'm going to have you look at it, and I'm going to start the clock, and then through problems 1 through 8, I want you just to give me the theorem. You ready? All right. Yeah. Like SAS or side, 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 or I'm looking for those 3-letter theorems. You ready? All right, I'm going to start the clock. James, what's number 1? Sir, what's number 2? Yep, what's number 3? Perfect, number 4. Take it, number 5. That's the bad one. Good. Number 6. Nope. Sorry, that's 2 angles in a row. Careful. So 6 is angle, angle. What's 7? %. Number 8 with 2 angles in the middle. Tricky one. 100%. Good job, James. You get extra credit for being the first one to talk today. Good job, James. All right, Aiden, back to you. Aiden, are you out there, Aiden? Aiden. All right. All right, you are there, Aiden. All right, Aiden, can you see this screen right here? All right, I'm going to let you look at it, and I'm going to start the clock. I want you 1 through 8. Tell me the theorems just like James did. Time to beat 102. The ultimate record was set by a lady yesterday named Paloma Mendo, 17 seconds. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, what's number 1? Good job. Number 2. Good. Number 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Good job. 8 with a side in the middle. Job, dude. 29 seconds, Aiden. Nice job. All right, time to beat. Period 2, 29 seconds. Anshu, are you out there? All right, you're on the clock here. Take a look. You see? All right. I'm going to start the clock right now. All right, take it away. What's number 1, Anshu? 100%. Number 2. Nope. If I would have a side between them if I wanted that. Those are 2 angles in a row. Angle. There you go. That's a tricky one. Number 3, with the angle between them they share. 100%. Number 4. Yep. Number 5. Perfect. Number 6. Angle, side. Number 6. 100%. Number 7. And number 8. Good job. Good job. And that was, who was that again? That was Anshu? Nice job. Full credit, 100%. You will not have to do the flip grade. Good for you. Jade, are you out there?
No.
All right, first in-class person. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Feel free to get closer if you can't see. What's number 1, Jade?
Angle, side, angle.
Perfect. 2.
Side, angle, side.
I'll take it. Number 3.
Angle, side, side.
Yep. Number 4.
Side, angle, side.
5.
Angle, angle, angle.
6.
Side, side, side.
7.
Angle, angle, side.
Yeah. 8.
Angle, side, angle.
Good job. All right. 30 seconds is my in-class record. All right. Harley, you out there? Harley?
Yep.
Ready? All right. Take it away, Harley.
Side, side, side.
Good.
Angle, angle, angle.
Good.
Angle, side, angle.
Good.
Side, side, angle.
Good.
Leg, leg.
Good. Sorry. I'll take out a couple seconds. I'll start at 10. I don't know where you were. We'll say
That's 6.
okay. So we're going to say 10 seconds. Sorry that interruption there. 10. All right.
Angle, angle, side.
Yep.
Side, angle, side.
Yep.
There's
Angle in the middle.
side, angle, side.
Yep. So yeah, once you see that angle in the middle, easy peasy, right? It's angle side. But they don't show it there at first, so some people get confused. All right, Harley, 22 seconds, time to beat. Josh, are you out there? Alex, are you ready? Alex, ready? Where's Alex? Alex, ready? All right. Take it away.
Side angle side.
Yep. No. Not, this isn't side angle side.
Angle side angle.
Good.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Side angle. Side angle angle.
No 2 angles, 2 sides though.
Side angle.
Yep.
Side angle. And then
Side angle.
side.
Good.
Angle angle.
Good.
Side side.
Good.
Angle side.
Good.
Side angle side.
Oh.
Angle side angle.
Yep. Good job. 36 seconds. All right, Alex. Good job. Julianne, are you out there? All right, Julianne. Time to beat. 22 seconds. Are you ready? All right, take it away. Job. 21 seconds. You got it. All right, Quinn, you out there? 21 seconds. Are you ready? Can you see this? You see it?
Right.
All right. I'm going to start the clock right now. Take it away, Quinn. What do you see? Good. Which one? Number 3? Is that number 3? Angle, side angle for number 3? Is that where you're looking? And then number. Go. Good. 5. Good. 6. 100%. 7. Job. And 8, tricky one with the angle in the middle.
Side angle side.
Side angle side, yep. Got a little angle in the middle for sure. Side angle side. Good job, Quinn. Full.
Got it now.
All right, Sam, you out there?
Yes.
All right, Sam. Can you see this? All right, 21 seconds. Time to beat. Take it away, Sam. What do you see? Number 2. Good. Number 3. Good. Number 4. Good. 5. Good. 5. Good. 6. Perfect. 7. Perfect. Number 8 with a line in the middle they share. Good job, Sam. Excellent. Full credit. So, Mara, are you out there? All right, lady. Here we go. Can you see this? All right, good job. Building reps. Thanks for listening, people. Take it away, lady. What do you see? Good. 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 Yes, for 5. Number 4, the blue one. Good. 6. Good job. That's the hard one. 7. Good job, lady. And 8 with the angle in the middle. Good job, lady. Excellent. Full credit. Proud of you people. Again, these reps, you need to be seeing this, saying this, seeing this. Mario, are you out there? Gia, are you out there? Is this Gia? All right, Gia. Can you see this?
Yes.
Start the clock right now. Take it away. 21 seconds. Time to beat. Go for it. Good. Share number 3. Good. All right, what was 7 again? I'm sorry. Miss Gallo, are you out there? All right. Can you see this? All right, have you pay your dues. Take it away.
Sorry.
Good. Good for number 3. Good. Good. Last one. Good job, lady. 22 seconds. All right, Diego, are you out there? Diego? Manuel, are you out there?
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. Side angle side.
Yep.
Angle side.
Good.
Angle side angle.
Good job.
Angle.
Yeah.
HL.
Yeah.
Angle side angle.
Good job.
SSS.
Good.
Side angle.
Good job. 17 seconds. Good job. Huh? All right. Callan, are you out there?
Yeah.
All right, Callan. Let's have you pay your dues. Can you see this?
Yeah.
All right, we're almost done. Troops, be strong. All right, take it away.
Angle.
Good. Good.
Side.
Good job. Good. 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 Yep. Angle. Angle. Good. Angle side. Last one. The line in the middle they share. Good job, Cal. Paying your dues. Frank, are you out there? Victoria, are you ready? Wanna look at it a little bit? Or are you ready? All right, lady. Take it away, Victoria.
ASA.
Good job.
HL.
Good job.
SSA.
Perfect.
SAS.
Perfect.
AAA.
Good.
SSS.
Good.
AAS.
Yep.
ASA.
Good job. 16 seconds, Victoria. All right, Reggie, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Pay your dues. Number one.
SAS.
Yeah.
ASA.
Ooh, careful. This wouldn't be ASA if it was.
AS.
There you go.
ASA.
Good job.
HL.
Good job.
AAA.
Yeah.
ASA.
Perfect.
SSS.
Perfect.
SSA.
Good job, SSA. That's the polite version. Good job, Reggie. Full credit. Edwin, you out there? Wyatt, are you out there? Wyatt.
Yeah.
All right, Wyatt. Time to beat is 16 seconds. Just slow and steady. Don't try. When you're trying to rush it, you stay slow and steady. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, take it away, Wyatt. That's the bad one, dude. Wyatt. Good. 7.
Angle. Side angle.
Ooh, careful. That's the tricky one. I don't have the side between them. So 2 angles in a row. Yeah. And then back to 7. Careful. 7 is angle, side.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the tricky one, I'm telling you. Good job, Wyatt. Full credit. All right, Zach, are you out there? Richard, are you out there? Christy Martinez, are you out there?
Yeah.
All right, lady, are you ready? Can you see this? Proud of you talking, lady. Proud of you, Christy. All right, take it away. Number 1. Number 2. Good. Good. Lady, 20 seconds, Christy. Proud of you. That's good. Adrian, are you out there, Adrian? All right. I'm gonna have you look at the same one. Can you see it? Can you listen to awesome Christy? All right, take it away. Pay your dues. What are they? Good. Good. Good job. Good job, Adrian. Good. Good.
S angle.
Good job, perfect. And then Adrian, I see you just shared a slide with me, a Google slide.
Yeah.
So I will make sure I grade that and grade whatever else is on there. Adrian, good job. Okay, is there anyone else out there who wants to get their 10 points for this? All right, let's take our notes. Hopefully you're starting to see congruent triangles. That is the power standard of quarter 4. This topic right here is the second power standard. Gotta know it. So just know, if I'm going over this with you and I'm not cutting it, we need to either have you hook up with another teacher or something, because you have to know what I'm about to teach you. Similar triangles. And this is something that you guys are smart and you'll get it. It's just there's some common mistakes and then they do get harder. I'm just starting off kind of easy. All right, so what I need to teach you so far today, people in Zoom land, you can still see this screen, right?
Yeah.
All right. A lot of people, when they're looking at these, because they're smart, they can tell what a missing piece is going to be just based on knowing they're proportional and knowing that they're similar because of this symbol. They're not equal in every way, but they're proportional. The way this is growing is going to be the same for all the sides. From 3 to 6, 5 to 10, I'm telling you, people are seeing what's going on. They're seeing that it's doubling. So they take this piece and double it to get 4. Are you seeing that? But the real math is this. You need to be able to set these up as algebraic ratios, 2 equal fractions, where the pattern of your first fraction matches the pattern of your second fraction. That's money. And know that there's more than one way of doing this. Once you get a pattern good, 2 over 3 of the little baby side over the bottom equal to the little baby side of the big one over the bottom of the big one. Got to keep that pattern exactly the same. And then once you get that crisscross multiply, one way timesing it gives you 3x, the other way 12 divide gives you 4. They do get harder over here, where I take the triangles and flip them around. But again, I'm just trying to show you these are multiple ways you could do this. There's not more than one way. This is kind of like my glimpse. You guys out here, I'm probably going to have you write different stuff. So you could write this if you want, but this is mainly my little glimpse here. Anything about what I'm going to learn you today, looking at this, worthy of an extra credit question? Are you looking at that just tripping out? Well, Marshall, I have no idea what you're doing. Can you ask me a question so I can give you extra credit?
Do you want to say the same?
No, this is just trying to get questions out of people. Trying to show them what I'm going to be teaching them, and then maybe some people look at that and are like, man, what the heck? What's that? 10 over 8? What's that? Anybody out there? All right, you know that sound. Let's get going. Here are the real problems I want you to write down. That was just kind of a glimpse trying to get questions out of people, but no one asked me questions. All right, now we're taking our notes. These two triangles they're not congruent. They're similar. How do we know? Because we use this symbol right here. This is the similar symbol. When you're setting this up, know it's a ratio. When you're setting this up, know that you guys are smart and you know what this value is going to be. It's got to be 4. So the math you're doing, if it doesn't give you 4, something's wrong. So set up your ratio. The first fraction you choose, make sure the second one matches. So if you do like 5 over 3, the hypotenuse of the baby one over the bottom of the baby one, I got to make sure I keep that pattern the same on the other one. The hypotenuse of the big daddy one over the bottom of the big one. The problem with this, even though that's true, because if this is true, that proves they're proportional. This is a reduced form. This is a bigger form of that. These are equivalent. This shows they're similar. Thank you. But someone doing this is like spinning your wheels. This is not helping you solve for x. Even though that's a good ratio with these numbers, it's not having the x in there. I want you to set up a ratio that involves the unknown x. So don't do the hypotenuse over the bottom equal to the other hypotenuse. do something different. Like maybe, let's go 3. Let's go the bottom of the baby one divided by the little piece of the baby one. I could do that if I want, as long as I stay consistent on the other one. If I'm doing the bottom of the baby one divided by the little piece of the baby one, I best go over to the other triangle and keep that pattern going. The bottom of the big one divided by the little side of the big one. All of these ratios will give you the same answer. There are other ratios you could do. You could do 2/3, or you could do maybe 5/10. Let's do that one. The hypotenuse of the baby over the hypotenuse of the big daddy. Keep that pattern going. Equal to the little side of the baby over the little side of the big daddy one. As long as you stay consistent, you will always get the same answer. If I'm asking you to solve for x, you just have to give me one combination that works. If I ask in the future, give me more than one way of solving that for x, then I'm going to have you list maybe more than one combination out. But if I'm just having you show the work for x right here, just find one combination that works, crisscross multiply, identify the fact that, yeah, you're smart, that had to be 4. There's my answer. There's how the 4 is justified right there by cross multiplying. This one would have gave you the same answer. 5x equals 20 divided by 5, you would have got x equals 4. All right, stop right there and field no questions. Or maybe someone's got a question. Anybody got? Who is this? This is Gallo. Thank you for being alive. What's your question? By crisscross multiplying. When I did my first crisscross, that's the x times the 3. That's where the 3x came from. And when I did my other crisscross, the 2 and the 6, that's where the 12 came from. So if you did the other one, lady, what would you get if you crisscrossed that other one? 100%. And then if you divide it by 5 right there, you would have got the same answer. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for asking. I know there's someone out there who had that question but didn't have the guts to ask it. So it's all going to you, Elizabeth. Yes, what?
So we can write it in
100%. Yep. As long as you keep them the same in terms of your pattern, you'll always get these right. Wyatt. The problem people do though, Wyatt, is they give me a ratio of equal numbers, but there's no x in there, so they kind of waste their time. That's one mistake, Wyatt. Another big mistake is they don't keep the pattern the same. Like maybe they do 2/3, but then they go to the other side and switch it, maybe flip it into 6/x. Yeah, that will always sink you. Good question. And that, to me, Wyatt and Elizabeth, that is playing the extra credit game. They knew those answers. They were asking anyways. They were playing what's called the extra credit game. They're smart. They know it, but they want extra credit. So they make up a question. They played the extra credit game. Do you see how that worked? All right, there should be those extra. All right, next. It gets harder. Yeah, Sam, question. Again, by crisscross timesing. By the first crisscross, that's the x and the 5 I'm timesing. And the other crisscross is the 10 times the 2. Can you see this screen right here, Sam? Here's a pure ratio right here. Would you know how to crisscross multiply that one?
2 times 4.
Yep, that's going to give you your equation. with the equal in the middle. And what people, they make mistakes because in their past, they've been taught how to times fractions. And a lot of people, fractions are evil and make people cry. And I know you guys have bad feelings about fractions. But with fractions, if you're timesing fractions, you multiply straight across. And a lot of people don't even have any clue. They have no, remember, a lot of your adults in your life, they have no idea how to times fractions. But when there's an equal between them, don't be going straight across. It's crisscross. All right. Thank you, Sam, for asking that. Does that make sense? All right. Yes, sir. Good job, Sam. X credit for you. All right, here we go. Next problem. This is where you guys start to pay the price, and then we'll start looking at those ones tomorrow, our next meeting, that are going to make you cry. Oh, man. But don't want to hold it in. Let it out. All right, this one. And, of course, I'm just joking. This guy right here, it's harder because the triangles have been spun on you. So when you're doing these, again, you pick the first ratio and make the second ratio match up. So I'm going to choose x over 4 just because. I'm doing the side of the baby divided by the bottom piece of the baby. I got to keep that consistent. Now I got to go over here and realize which piece is that same side. That's the tricky part. So I'm doing the little piece over the base. So I got to come over here and realize that 6 is the little piece over its base 12. So that's one combination that will work for you. If you choose to do something else like maybe 10 over x, the hypotenuse of the baby over the side of the baby equal to the hypotenuse of the big daddy over the side of the big daddy. Those will all give you the same answer. And then crisscross them. 12x, 24, 60, 30x, you're going to get 3. The answer is going to be 3. If I'm asking you to solve for x, you don't have to give me all these possible combinations. But if I'm asking you for full credit, show me more than one way of solving for x, then you got to list more than one way of writing those ratios. But if I'm asking you to solve for x, just give me one and move on to the next problem. Just give me 12x equals 24, and then the opposite of timesing by 12 right there, dividing by 12. So crisscross multiply, do one step of algebra gives you 2. All right, what do you think? Yeah, question. Yeah, to get full credit, you got to show me the work like I'm showing you. If you this straight to this, is that, yeah, you would get less than full credit. Because at this level of math, you know, I still need to see every single inverse operation at the math 1 level. When you get to the higher levels of math, you won't have to show all your inverse operations, I promise. Who is this I'm talking to? Quinn. And then eventually, when you get to college math, you'll be able to start doing like double inverse operations at once. Like people will take away 2 and then divide. You know, some people will start doing double inverse operations in their head. But this level of math, show me everything. That's extra credit for asking. Thank you. Who else? Who is this? Angie, what's up?
So the squiggly line, it goes similar, right? So I just line, how does these sort of, how does it go?
How do we know they're similar?
Yeah, because when you provide an already.
Yeah, for this triangle, it's 10, 2, and 4, and the other triangle is 36 and 12. I'm not fully understanding your question, Anshu. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Are you asking how do I know that they're congruent? Because I mean, I'm telling you they're. I'm telling you they're congruent, and I'm making sure when I'm making up these problems, Anshu, I'm making sure that they are all proportional. So yeah, all these problems I'm giving you, guaranteed they're similar. That little symbol I put on this classwork I'm having you guys start to do, they are all similar, Anshu. I promise. I checked all my numbers. They all grow proportionally. I'm not sure if that was your question. All right, let's try. All right, thank you, Anshu, for talking. Thank you for talking with me. I got you written down. Okay, we're doing the classwork now. And I'm going to have my students show some of their work on the document camera. I want to see their work. So I'm going to have my students not put their name on this. What's it? Can you do a problem first and all two? Yeah. And then here's the task. So what we're doing right now, we are doing some practice problems, and I'm going to show you your classmates attempt at them without any help. You're not going to see any names. It's going to be pure anonymous. It'll be purely for us to learn from. People in class, they won't have to submit a picture of this work because I see it. Those of you in Zoomland, though, if you want, on the shared document, I do have a PDF of all the work that we're doing today. If you want to see. All right, but right now we're working on Classwork 420, putting into practice some of these problems that you have to know how to do similar. And I'm going to walk around and help these people a little bit. I play a little spa music so it's not so quiet. Okay, anyone out there, can I help you with one on one? Get started? Yeah, get started. Can you get started? Yes. So how are you going to start? How about this? You look at these numbers, you know what next is. So you know you should get 16, right? Okay, so set up your first equation. That's what it's all about. I want to see what numbers you're using. Yeah. All right, so now put it equal there, and let's see what you got. You chose to do the hypotenuse of the little over the side of the little. Keep it balanced. Hypotenuse of the big over the side. Yep, I have calculators for you people out here. Don't want you doing any arithmetic by hand calculators. I'd rather you not use your phone calculators. Yep. And right here, you're solving for x, right? So what's going on right here? Is that, yeah, because that's 2 times x, right? Opposite times it by 2 divided by 2. So that will make these 2's go away like a normal inverse operation and just give you plain old x. Doing the equal straight down and divide this out. Perfect. And again, you chose a pattern. Just stay consistent. The only problem is if you maybe chose a pattern like these two, it would have forced you to use these two numbers that don't have the X in there, and you wouldn't really be doing it. Does that make sense? Yeah. All right. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, so a question.
Yeah, why?
So for the first one, I got a best one. Is that wrong?
What was your ratio? What did you do?
I did 7 over 3 equals x over 8.
What problem are you?
Oh, you had a different one before. Okay, well, I did the wrong one, so okay.
Yeah, we're doing these classwork problems right here, what?
Yeah. Okay, well, there was a different page of the classwork, so I just copied down from there.
Sorry about that. So you clicked on the PDF, Wyatt, and it was different problems or something?
No, I saw the same and I was trying to write the numbers.
Okay. So tell me, do you see my number 1 right here?
Yeah, I see it.
Alright, this helped my class because I know you're smart. How would you set this up, Wyatt? So he chose 4 over 2. Now look at what he did. He kept it consistent. He did the big hypotenuse or the little hypotenuse over the side of the little, and he kept it consistent. The hypotenuse of the Big Daddy one over the little piece of the Big Daddy one. You guys see that? And then crisscross multiply should be 2x one way, 2 times x, and then the other way, 8 times 4, 32. And then never will I expect you to do a lot of arithmetic by hand. In the real world, you'll use a calculator. Divide 32 by 2 should give you that 16 number right there. That's some people, just by looking at these numbers without doing any math, knew that was 16. A lot of people see that without doing the math, but people credit, got to show me the ratio. I'm going to have you sneak your initials on your paper, so when I'm putting on the document camera, no one's going to see it. It'll be pure anonymous. But I want to be able to hand those back to you, so maybe some little sneaky area. Or something. And again, we're looking at your work. No, this is pure learning purposes. You're getting full credit for all of this. No way am I trying to make you feel bad about what you're doing, but remember, we learn from our mistakes. That's what we do. Try them out. No penalties for getting them wrong. See what you really know. And then try those on the back, because those are the harder ones where the triangles are oriented a little different way.
I have a question.
Yeah, question.
So on the PDF, to this paper on the slide, you're going to have like 4 different pages. Do I have to go all 4 or just this one page?
Well, the only thing I'm grading today really are the notes, which is this one right here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
And the classwork. I think that first page was just me showing you what I was trying to teach you.
just that one?
Yeah, the classwork is, there's 8 problems total. So like the last 2 pages, those 4, and then these 4.
Okay.
And then just this quarter, just know, since there's no late fees, any work that you do, I'll always have full credit work on the slide for you to see and fix. So I wouldn't stress too much. Just try to get in your work for sure. Know that I'll always have full credit work for you to look at and take care of any questions that you might have, and then you can always turn for full credit. And then people here live with me never have to submit anything on their slides. People who are going to be with me live starting tomorrow or the next day, you could turn this into me live in person if you want. That will keep you from having to submit it. This won't be in your grade until I get it though. Some people like to have it in your grade right away. Have you tried the ones on the back?
Oh, we don't.
Yeah, there's some on the back. Good job, babe. You try those on the back. There's some on the back. Guys can do this smart. This and congruent triangles is going to be topics of quarter 4. You'll see this in Math 2 next year. Guaranteed. Just a couple more minutes and I'm going to just start to look at what you guys did so far. and we'll report out. Hold on, let me stop this.